Hey everybody, welcome to Budget Bushcraft. Today I wanted to talk about my favorite cutting tools, knives, hatchet, that type of stuff, anything that you want to carry that would be part of the 10 C's, which would be cutting out on the trail or at camp. Let's see what I got. Come on. So, these are my favorite cutting knives, and you'll have to pardon my notes over here because there's no way I'm going to remember how much I paid for them. I purchased the Mora Knife carbon steel version, as well as the backhoe saw. As a combo kit for approximately $29. Mora is a great knife. They've been around for a long time. The best part of these is that they have a Scandi grind, which is sort of convex as opposed to a standard beveled knife. It's a great utility knife. Anything that I would want to have on the trail, I could get away with this and this if I were going out for a couple of days. Set these up here. I'm a huge proponent of Schrade knives when it comes to purchasing things off of Amazon. They've always come right out of the box razor sharp. This particular one is the SCH27. It's more of a smaller neck knife. Probably shouldn't have worn a black shirt here, but this is a great knife, especially just for small utility items like cutting cord or possibly just tiny items that you might have while you're out on the trail or while you're at camp. This is something that I would probably wear like around my neck just to keep it handy. It's a great knife. Again, it's the SCH27. I paid $16 for it. This is another Schrade. It is the SCHF59. It was $28. This is something that I would carry like in a scout style with the clip here on my belt at the small of my back and running perpendicular to the ground like this. That way it would be really easy to pull out if I needed to. General purpose knife, nothing uber special about it. It's got micarta handles on it. I believe that I paid $28 for this one. But it comes with a great Kydex sheath, which snaps in, very little rattle. But it's great just as a general purpose knife. This is probably my favorite overall general cutting tool or utility tool. It is the SCHF51. It's got a TPE handle on it. I don't really like the sheath that this comes in because it's nylon, but you know, for $32, it's very heavy. It's got a great grip, and in my particular case, it fits my hands perfect. Razor sharp out of the box. It's got a great choil here for getting in and doing fine detail, making feather sticks and things. It is full tang. All of these Schrade knives are full tang. But it's got a decent pummel on the end for banging things in. This is just, to me, this is the perfect budget knife at $32. The grip is amazing. The jimping here isn't rough at all. You see that? It's very smooth, and it's great for keeping your thumb in position. Again, when you're, if you choke up on it, put your finger in that choil. Making feather sticks is amazing with this thing. And you've got a lot of pounding pressure here. It is kind of heavy, but it's a great knife. The sheath, again, it's nylon. It does have a plastic insert to keep you from actually cutting into the nylon, but I've made my own sheath out of a Kydex material for this, which is much better. It does come with a ferro rod and striker, but I've replaced it with a Smith's knife sharpener. I'm more worried about having that knife be sharp because I've got several different ways of starting fires. But it does work well in this sheath, even though, again, I've created my own Kydex sheath that I have sort of an external pocket on for the same purpose. The most dangerous thing that I own is this Schrade SCH27, which is just a shorter version of the SCH. It comes with a plastic, and I might be able to insert it here. We'll see. It comes with a plastic sheath that unfortunately wraps around the pommel, and in my opinion creates a safety hazard, because you have to take the entire sheath off of it to get the ability to pound in a steak or break rocks or crush nuts or whatever you're doing with it, because you run the risk of actually hitting yourself with this axe. And even though you probably won't be able to see it here on the film, I actually chipped a piece of my knuckle off because I was being an idiot and holding something while I was trying to split some narrow wood, and the axe slipped and hit me here in the hand. It was 12 stitches and took a piece of the bone off. It was that sharp out of the box. So I basically made my own sheath out of a Kydex material and then painted it to look like this snakeskin stuff. But this is much more safe when using the axe or the hatchet, or whatever you want to call it, because I can put this hard plastic sheath on it and then still use it like a hammer. This thing is awesome. And I don't know that I've made a better purchase, but again, it was this Schrade SCH27, and it was $35. It's well worth the purchase. The SCH1 basically just has a longer handle on it. This also does have a ferro rod built into the handle, which you can strike using, what I would suggest is using the base of the axe. There is a 90-degree angle here. I wouldn't suggest that you use it on the sharpened edge of the axe, because you will dull it pretty quick. But again, $35. This thing is amazing. And now on to the second to last purchase that I made. Opinel is a company that's been around for a really long time, and they're known for their amazingly sharp knives. This particular one is the number 8, which means it's 8 inches in length when extended. It's the beech handle, and it's made out of carbon steel. You're probably going to see a little bit of rust on this because, like me being an idiot the last time that I went on a trip, I didn't clean it and lube it up. You could shave with this thing right out of the box. It's absolutely amazing. Get my camera centered here. And it maintains its edge like you wouldn't believe. This is typically what I would use for maybe making some feather sticks, possibly carving notches into naturally made steaks. But this is what I use if I'm eating meat on the trail or at a campsite. It's absolutely amazing. And I believe I paid $15. They have different types of handles. They have different types of steel and a couple of different locking mechanisms. This is a twist lock. Again, absolutely awesome knife. And last but not least is the latest knife that I purchased. This is the SCH27. It's got some sort of like polyvinyl Kydex type of sheath to it. You can use it in several different ways. The only thing that I don't like about this knife, even though this is wonderful, is because of the sheath, you don't have the option of moving the belt loop on it. But that's probably the only con I have. You can position straps and other connections, but with the, I believe it's 2 3/8 holes here to hang it in different directions. But this thing is a beast. It's sharper than hell. You've got a rough cutting area up here. I don't know that I would use this particular knife as opposed to the 51 for batoning. The blade is thicker at the top on the 51, and it's smooth, so you're not going to destroy the thing you're batoning with. On the 27, I don't know that I would do that. If you wanted to use this knife for striking a ferro rod, you would probably have to put a little bit sharper edge at this position here. I mean, it works now, but I think I would sharpen it a little bit. You have the same type of choil for choking up to make feather sticks and things. There's pretty much no jimping at the top of this, again, like you would have on the 51. But there is a break at the top here to keep your thumb from sliding. Now, the coolest thing about this, and again at 29 bucks, which is just slightly cheaper than this one, and this is still going to be my go-to knife all the time, is the Schrade 51. But it has a built-in multi-tool. If I can get the darn thing out of here. It's spring-loaded. There we go. It's got a built-in multi-tool that is a gut hook, a bottle opener. I think that's probably going to be like a 8mm, 9mm wrench. Several adjustable sizes through here. It's just a neat little tool to have at the end of it. Again, the spring-loaded part of this is kind of a pain in the butt. But it's a very comfortable knife. it's made out of some sort of polyvinyl plastic stuff, but it has a really great grip on it. It is sharper than hell. And again, with the choil and the thumb break at the top, you can get some really, really, really good feather sticks out of this. I don't know that I would chop with it. I would go with the SCH27 for anything like that. But anyway, those are my preferred tools for cutting when on the trail or when out camping. I don't want to make this video too long, so thanks for watching, guys. If you liked the video, please like, subscribe, and just get out and have a really good time in the woods. Spend the time.